I worked in a Holiday Village retail store during the COVID pandemic. One day, during the low season, I was working with my colleague, Mike. We had only two customers in the store, an old lady and a goth teenager. The old lady approached the teenager, thinking he worked there, and asked him the price of a jar of applesauce. I intervened, explaining that he wasn't an employee and offered to help her at the register. However, she continued to mistake the teenager for a staff member, asking him questions and even complaining about me to him. I had to step in and ask her to leave, threatening to call security if she continued to harass the teenager. She left, but returned an hour later, complaining about one of the female employees from that morning. The strange thing was, I was the only female employee working that morning, and she was complaining about me to my face. I listened to her complaints, nodding and apologizing, and told her I would report the incident to my manager. She patted my hand, called me a good girl, and then collapsed. I called for first aid and then emergency services, describing her behavior before she collapsed. The emergency services took her to the hospital, and I never found out what happened to her next. It was a bizarre and concerning incident, and I couldn't help but wonder what had caused her confusion.